Okay folks, it's Ron here with Off-Road Tracks. As you can see here, it's been raining for it feels like 40 days and 40 nights with the Lexington, Kentucky weather we've had here recently. But so what do you do when it's pouring rain outside? How about we do a little video on tracks? We've been talking about using these devices, whether it's a phone, whether it's a tablet, or a standalone device, and some people have asked about actually using these devices for tracking. So I'm going to do a combination of screen record, showing how to use these devices, and also the GoPro video. So as you can see, I've already got the mount set up. This is the mount I talked to you all about in a different video. This is the Vector Off-Road for the Jeep. This is RAM mounts with a mount for the tablet. And of course the GoPro there is sitting on a RAM mount with a suction cup to the window. So let's get started. I'm going to start by recording what I'm doing here on the screen, and we're going to go ahead and get into this. Again, Backcountry Navigator, Locust Map Pro, Gaya GPS, My Trails, US Topo Maps, all of them work pretty similar. There are some little differences here and there. I'm going to start by doing the US Map Pro, and it's real simple. Once I locate myself on the map with this device, which it just did with the GPS, all I've got to do with use US Topo Maps is hit the record button, and we're ready to go. So here we go. Talk to you soon. US Topo Map. We're going to go ahead and select this program right here. Once the program opens, again, as in the other programs, it will have a locate button for your GPS to activate. We'll go ahead and center ourselves. As you heard, it just found our location. And then in order to record ourselves, we are going to go ahead and select the record button. It's that easy in this particular program. So let's go ahead and do that. As you can see, the recording has started. And we're not moving at all. That's why it's not showing us any particular location. To stop the recording of our track, we will use the same button again. Then it will ask us to name our track, which we can do. Save the track, and we are done. That was US Topo Map. Gaya GPS. We will select this program here. Once the program opens, we'll let it establish GPS. We are going to go ahead and locate ourselves. You'll always find a crosshairs on these programs. Basically, that will allow you to establish your current location. We are going to go ahead and hit the record button. Different locations on Gaya. That button is here. We'll go ahead and hit that button. It has started the recording, which you can see by the moving clock. So now that we're recording the track and we're still here in location, you can see that to stop it, we'll hit the same button. There we go. We want to finish the track, pause the track, or delete the track. We will finish the track, and then it will allow us to name the track, and we're done. Locust Map Pro. This is the program icon here. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do, like we've done in the other programs, is find our current location. It has now recentered our current location. We can zoom in or out. Then, in this particular program, to start a recording, we need to use the menu. So let's go into that. We are going to select the track recording option, which is here. Then, in order to start our recording, it is the play button. You'll see the recording has started by the green light at the bottom. It is now tracking our current location. Obviously, we're sitting in an office, we're not moving. In order to stop the recording, we are going to select the record button on the side and select the stop button. We could have selected the pause button or add a feature to our track, but at this time we're just going to stop the track. It is then going to ask us to name our current track, which we will do, and save. Track is saved. That is Locust Map Pro. Backcountry Navigator by Topo. Here is the icon for that particular program. Let's go ahead and open it. In Backcountry Navigator, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing we did before. We are going to find our location on the map. Same type of a button, crosshairs. Let's do that. Select my location. It will center us on our location with it, which it has just done. Then, as you saw under that same button for location, that's where they put it for Backcountry Navigator, you're going to find record a track. We'll go ahead and start the button. In this particular case, the programs ask us to do the name first before we start recording, and then we start the recording here. It is now recording our track, and of course we're sitting still so it's not showing anything. And then when we want to stop the recording again, we're going to go back to that same button and select the button now called Stop Track Recording. So there we go. And as you see by the bottom, it has stopped and it's recorded that track. That was Backcountry Navigator by Topo.